Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in. I'm George Connelly with Scratch Golf Tips, and today I'm going to be demonstrating and breaking down the benefits of my favorite putting drill to do when I am putting my best and I'm shooting my best scores often as a result of it. It's because I do this drill. So this is a basic clock drill. So what I'm doing is placing 5 tees throughout a green. The middle tee is going to be acting as my hole or my target line, and then I'm going to go north, south, east, and west around that middle tee to put up 4 tees. Now, as you can see, I use my putter to mark out how far each of those tees are. I currently have a 35-inch putter, so I'm going to put the balls just a little bit past those tees, and I'm going to be hitting 3-foot putts all around. Now, a lot of people watching at home, they miss those 3 to 5 footers. The more that you practice them and the more that you can do drills like this to really dial in your confidence, the better that you'll be on the green. So what I'm doing is I'm putting down 3 golf balls at each station. And I can only move from one station to the other station if I hit the tee that I'm targeting 3 different times. Now, for the sake of this video, what I'm going to be doing is just hitting 3 at each and rotating around and seeing what my total score is. That's also something that you can do, if you have a time restraint or if you're just trying to get a little bit more focused on just getting your reps in without any pressure work. That's totally fine as well. A few things to highlight about this drill that are very important, and if you don't do these things, you're really not going to get a lot of benefit out of it. One is you should be reading these putts. Don't just step up to the putt and then hit a couple, and then after you hit a couple and miss a couple, then you're learning, okay, I know what this does. No, that's not how this is going to go. We need to be reading putts on the practice green and taking it seriously so that when we're on the golf course reading putts, we have that experience and that level of confidence that's going to help us put a good read and a good roll on the golf ball. Number two, which is extremely important with this drill, is I know that we're hitting a lot of putts, but always go through your entire pre-putt routine. There are no positives that are going to come out of this drill if you just continue to hit putt after putt after putt and not take your time and go through the routine. Why would you just rapidly fire off putts if that's not at all what you do on the golf course? So take your time, don't rush it, and focus on putting good rolls on the golf ball with good reads. And if you're going to go through your entire routine, then all it's going to do is make you more familiar with how you step up to the ball. And I've always said that having a good pre-shot or good pre-putt routine is key, because there are going to be times when you're playing a really good round and you have a pressure putt, or you're in a money match, or you're in your club championship, and you're going to get nervous. But if you can just always be able to turn to a pre-shot or a pre-putt routine, it's going to take the nerves off and things are going to feel second nature to you. Another awesome benefit that I'm a huge fan of with this drill is because you're going from north, south, east, and west, try and find an area with a little bit of break. You don't want it to be totally flat, but because you're going from all 4 sides of that center tee, you're going to get all 4 different types of putts. You're going to get a downhill left to righter, a downhill right to lefter, and then an uphill left to righter, and uphill right to lefter. So choose your spot wisely, but I know that everyone has certain putts that they like and certain putts that they dislike. For me, uphill right to left putts I've always loved. I think most right-handed golfers prefer those putts, and then obviously downhill left to right are very difficult, but this is going to touch on all different aspects of your putting. So here I actually had a pretty good performance. You could see the putts made tracker, and then the final note that's a great thing about this is I'm only counting a putt as made if it hits that tee in the center. Obviously that tee in the center is super small in comparison to a golf hole, so this kind of falls under the aim small, miss small mentality, where a lot of these putts that are hitting the center of the tee, those would go in the center of the golf hole. They'd be dead cut in the center, which is perfect. And a lot of the putts that miss the tee kind of narrowly, those would probably go in the hole, but you're just aiming small, missing small, and it's a great way to gain some confidence on the green. So I hope you try this drill out. It's super simple to set up, obviously. Thank you all very much for watching. Play well and take care.